see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of... The Sooners will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Auburn's offense will get the ball first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both...
Sprinting away! And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He'll do it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Off the play fake. Fires to the right. Got it! And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game and the offense. They've got it moving now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And we'll get a quick look at one of the early leaders for the Heisman. Winning the award as a running back certainly demands something beyond the normal. He's going to have to put together a stellar season, David.
No, he will. And listen, it's hard for running backs to get this award. Now, it is a quarterback award, but recent years, Ashton Jeanty, you saw him there. But you got to be the catalyst. You got to be the straw that stirs the drink. You got to put up huge numbers. So far, Palmer, he's been a catalyst. He's been great. He's just going to have to keep it going.
And his numbers are pretty good now. I think they have a chance to get even better. When you look at the schedule moving ahead, they're going to have to force feed him the football. He's going to have to play big in those games if they're going to keep winning. So keep an eye on this guy as a Heisman favorite because he's got that kind of ability.
Guys, Oklahoma's transition to the SEC in 2024 taught them a lesson that you might be able to get by at times without offensive consistency, but you won't thrive. So what kind of pressure, David, is the new guy under center under?
A lot of pressure, but obviously the experience, the transfer over. He was the top guy at that spot in the transfer portal. You bring in a new offensive coordinator, new weapons around him, so a revamped new Oklahoma offense. They're hoping they'll match their defense, and those wins will go up and up and up.
Looking to throw, it's Mateer. He's got him. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Kent. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. He is going nowhere. stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Slam down again, and they try to just grind out this first down in 2 straight plays. They have been denied. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Pulls it, fired complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Caught in the backfield, it's Simmons. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fields. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Tigers will hustle to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Caught over the middle, it's Simmons. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Tigers are on the move. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Simmons. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to keep it in the air. Grab near the marker is Cobb. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Howard. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. They forged ahead just a bit, not a lot working with the Wildcat there. The offense will quickly use a timeout. 2nd down coming up. They'll run play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you're going to blow up. Nice job on 1st down, stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Oh, they're after him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
That's why you got to avoid 3rd and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble. That is a huge play for the defense.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Dropping back, it's Mateer. Firing to the right, complete. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught close to the marker. It's Burks. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The attempt is no good, and it is still a 4-point deficit. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
It's a really nice job making the play. And you think about all the success they've had with Baker Mayfield and Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray in recent years. But a big reason why those guys had success was they had big-time players on the perimeter getting open and making plays, too. It wasn't just all the quarterback position. They brought in some big-time recruits from high school at the receiver spot. This guy is no different. He has a chance to be the next great Sooner receiver.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Snagged in the middle, it's Gibson. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Running back searching for a hole. Big time play by the defense, he'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, you'll have to to turn it loose deep. Makes the catch. It's Simmons. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll give it to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Ott. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. So they couldn't get it done on third down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a second down play. The sure hands, it's Simmons. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pulls it in, it's Fields. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Howard. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. Lets it fly. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Finding open areas. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. splits the uprights. Good. That brings him to within 1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Purdue is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 27 to Notre Dame. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this 4th down that much harder. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll haul it in right around the logo. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Mateer. Can't hang on, it's incomplete, and you can't worry about the footsteps when you're running those crossing routes. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Burks. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Gonna look downfield again. Catch in the middle, it's Burks. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Made a defender miss. Touchdown Sooners! They move on top here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. Listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Looking to throw. Makes the grab for the 2. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Going right to work up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabbed behind the line, it's Robinson. He stopped right there, short of the 1st down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. Picked off. What a play by this defense. Touchdown, Oklahoma. How about this defense taking one back to the house? They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Man, what a play made by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. His drive will open from the 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed over the middle, it's Howard. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Wants to fire on second down. Setting up the screen. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. After this, it'll be a wrap. On third down, he drops to throw. Rushes on him. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.